from West Hollywood Community Housing Corporation. Fantastic. If you want to just, there you go, come on in. So first of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Get right over there. We go. I was looking for it. Here we go. For coming out tonight to the opening of Burgerim. This is an amazing, amazing business, which, you know, I'm going to share just a little bit of the history with you. They opened up first over in Israel, and in 1 year they opened 72 locations. And so this is their first U.S. location, and it's opening here in our great city of West Hollywood. And we could not be more proud. So give them a big hand. The owner's right over here. We have Eric, we have Mark, one of the other investors right in the back. Gentlemen, come on up.
Oh, okay.
Say a few words.
We want to thank you so much for coming out and supporting our business, and hopefully you like the food and the concept. Thank you very much.
If you like it, then we're going to bring the Burgerim to everywhere, in every state in the United States. Very soon. This is going to be franchised, and I think we're going to have this. Eric is the genius, and we know that he's going to make it happen very quickly. We'll always remember the West Hollywood because this is our cradle. This is our first U.S. store. Thank you, West Hollywood.
Now, one of the things that you may be asking yourself is what makes this company so amazing. And you know, when I first met with Eric, we started talking to them about their concept of, you know, a burger revolution. And you know, I said, well, what's going to make it different? And he said, you know, we really want to actually start to get involved in our community. And, you know, Running Cops for Cause is an organization that allows us to unite with law enforcement, our business community, and our residents here. And, you know, we said with every one of the locations that you open, they opened 72 in 1 year, and I have no doubt that they're going to do the same thing here in the U.S. We said we'd like to anchor each one of your stores that you open with a cause that is specific to the communities that you open in. And here in the city of West Hollywood, we have an amazing city. Unfortunately, the mayor could not be here with us tonight. He sends his regards and, you know, wish us all well. But one of the things that we do very well is we do community outreach. And in that, you know, we started looking, you know, working in law enforcement, we go out on the streets every single day. And there are a number of homeless people that exist. And so we said, you know what, the cause that we want to start to kind of combat here in the city of West Hollywood is that of homelessness. And, you know, it is universal. Anywhere you find cops, you will find people who are homeless. And, you know, so we said, we're going to make a difference. And how do you do that? You start to raise money, and you give that money to organizations that provide transitional services for people that are homeless. And so tonight, because of a $5,000 donation from Burgerim, we are able to help 4 different organizations that actually give back and help provide those services. So give all of you, and give Burgerim a huge hand. One of the other great things that made this company very, very unique is that most of you may not know, but this was not always a Burgerim. And before it was a different store. We won't mention the name. But essentially, you know, when a business closes, it puts people out of work. And when people are out of work, it makes them more inclined to, you know, falling into the catastrophic things that lead to homelessness. And so one of the unique things that they did is they actually went back and they hired on the staff of the former burger business that was here. And, you know, to do that, to ensure that people that lost jobs here in the city of West Hollywood could come back and find a place of employment to help make them more stable, to ensure that they could continue their livelihood in our city was fantastic. So thank you guys. Thank you for having a heart, and thank you for truly caring about the community. Now tonight, the recipients of the checks are going to be the West Hollywood Community Housing Corporation, which is really unique in the fact that it actually provides housing for people once they've made the transition. And although we only look at, you know, the people that are currently on the streets when we think of homeless, you know, you always, you know, people don't necessarily stop to think about the after effects of where these people go to live. And so they actually provide that here in our city. People Assisting the Homeless, PATH. They're an amazing organization that law enforcement works with quite frequently when we are actually helping to transition people from the streets. And they are actually in Mitch O'Connell's district, which he is running for the 13th district. And they are a fantastic organization that helps us. The LA Gay and Lesbian Youth Center on Highland is the third organization, and they provide housing transitional services for our LGBT youth who find themselves out here on the streets. And last but not least, there's a big contingent from this group. Let's hear all you guys out there from Debt Hunters. Who, the timing of this could not be more perfect because they go out in the middle of the night and they find people that have served our nation and who qualify for services that are not necessarily getting those services because they can't afford to have a P.O. box. They can't, it's as simple as providing them that opportunity. So they go out and they find these folks. And as a service member, I thank you guys from the very bottom of my heart. And I know that there are a number of people here that are looking to assist you as we go forward. So tonight we are kicking off a program that will help to continue to support that. And we are looking to take this throughout the city and to neighboring cities like Mitch's. So without further ado, we'd like to present a check to the following four organizations: the West Hollywood Community Housing Corporation, People Assisting the Homeless, the LA Gay and Lesbian Youth Center on Highland, and Debt Hunters. Where's my debt hunter guys? Get over there. Get over there. Up on the side. Okay, ready? Here we go. One more. Thank you.